20 years ago really was when we had our first break as ACMS UK. It was predominantly about our software. We had to go down and do a presentation, and this is when I was introduced to Martin Watkins.
You certainly were indeed, and at the time I'd been asked by my property director to work out some process for managing asbestos for the retailer. 800 sites. I didn't know enough about it. I'm a chartered building surveyor, I'm not an asbestos expert. So I spoke to quite a few people in the industry, went to market, understood the product that Steve had got. I signed it with Steve over his kitchen table at his house, and in the absolute infancy of ACMS. And look where we are now. I mean, this is absolutely brilliant.
Martin was integral to the start of this business, and he was a great asset to acquire for the business to move it forward. We were moving into new areas, and whereas Martin, our first relationship was because he needed an expert, our new relationship is because we need an expert. We needed an expert in property, in buildings. We needed an RICS chartered surveyor that can give that sort of advice. These are the sort of people that we're now talking to.
I've worked as a surveyor in the property business. I've worked for a retailer. I've worked as a supplier. I've also worked for a major consultancy. So I've got an awful lot of experience, but I've also got a lot of respect for Steve. I love the integrity the man's got within the business. I like the way he delivers what he says he's going to deliver, and ACMS is very close to my heart.
I think times are changing as well, with software, with the way that we're managing buildings. We've got BIM happening, we've got everything else happening.
You've got facility management, which has now become a huge industry in itself. Statutory compliance issues are so high profile, and they have to be managed. They're not going to go away. The industry is only going to grow, and the requirements are going to be even greater.
I think it's massively exciting at the moment. We have some of the biggest blue chip clients and big property portfolios in the UK, and they're demanding from us probably more now, more and more and more, and we've worked with them to develop now our software to build in new modules which are going to assist clients in managing their whole property portfolios. But the business was built on expertise, and this is really where Martin Watkins came in, that he can now offer that sort of high level experience that we need to give our clients confidence in what we can offer and deliver. And to be honest, it doesn't really get much more exciting than this.